Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of The Division 2. This week's Manhunt, we are targeting Beatrice Auntie Kaplan. She is a True Sons engineer. She may look sweet and unassuming. She used to be joking about growing up to be an old cat lady, but never wanted to have kids.
Hey Agent, I'd really appreciate it if you could do a sweep of West End. There's increased hunter activity in the region. They like to play games, and I'm pretty sure they've left some breadcrumbs for you to pick up.
During basic training at her first target practice, a new recruit gave her the nickname Auntie. She subsequently killed the new recruit in a reloading accident. After the incident, she insisted that everyone call her Auntie, so they would remember the recruit and never forget how easy it is to die in a freak accident. She was thrilled to learn that the True Sons had joined Black Tusk, and she could go by her nickname instead of Petty Officer Kaplan.
That's your target.
For this manhunt, I want to try a weapon that I normally do not use, the LMG or light machine gun. However, given its sheer size, I rather see it as
heavy machine gun.
this will be the weapon I'll be using for the entire Auntie manhunt. Should be fun. Normally, I don't see much of the LMG being played, and it should, as it's quite the powerhouse.
You took out another one. Good job, Agent.
Permission to go off base.
Why?
I want to meet Cursed in person.
Mission denied.
I just need 2 hours. We can find a neutral place to meet.
Why do you want to meet him?
He reached out. Wants me to help root out the rest of the rats and traitors.
We talking about Bantam again?
No. Bantam's too chicken shit to do anything. He'll die before he grows the balls to defy orders.
I don't know about that.
He's harmless. I mean, unless you order him to kill people, then he's actually pretty good at his job. But he's not one to get original ideas.
And if a bad actor gets in his ear?
Oh well, then yeah, he can be easily manipulated. You want me to keep tabs on him? Just in case.
That might not be a bad idea. But quietly, remotely. Don't let him know you're watching.
That's the only way I know how to watch.
I know it's no longer the meta as it sort of dominated back around Title Update 4, but after the damage nerfs, it's now quite average. Assault rifles got better over the years, and alongside the buff to strikers, slow firing and hard to control LMG seems to be put on the bench. Even so, we can't deny the fact that LMGs are still quite fun, and with that many rounds, chain killing several enemies before a reload is often gratifying. So, behold, the Classic M60. Bigger, badder, and badassery all around. This bad boy just gets the job done. Rocking a solid 140 AK damage, the enemies tremble before its quake. Well, seriously enough, it is quite the weapon. The classic version do offer longer rails, and innately it is missing a mod slot but makes up for it in 3% more base damage, which I like. It easily hits up to over 1 million body shot crits and 1.4 million on headshots. Over 2 million when in a team with more buffs active. So you can see it does hit extremely hard. But enough about the weapon. The main topic of this episode is actually Auntie herself, as the developer seems a bit conservative on her design. Well, a bit too conservative. I noticed that her model seemed all too familiar. Right, She has almost the exact same design as Cassie, the secret vendor. So, are they related? Or perhaps a distant relative? Anyhow, you can make out the similarities. So I'll just call her Auntie Cassie. They both have the same face, same hairstyle, wearing the same hat, and the same sunglasses. They even have the same expression. I figured maybe Beatrice Auntie Kaplan is really Cassie in disguise, or from another universe. Anyways, it's clearly initially developers said that Cassie will have a chance to sell exotics, which never happened over the years by the way, and the agents are super pissed about it. She never really sold anything great anyway, so, well, rarely, very rarely. So we wanted to hunt her down and get our refunds. She changed her name and identity, hence the Auntie Manhunt happened. On the topic of Cassie, if you're a new player, Cassie will not show you the Shield Splinter Assault Rifle or the Hunter Killer chest unless you have killed the original DC Hunters and opened the Ivory chest in the White House, and the Waller of New York Hunters to open the Off-White chest in Haven. Once you do that, she will have them for you. To find Cassie's location, you just need to talk to the Snitch. Once you talk to him, Cassie will appear on the map as a shopping cart icon. That's pretty much it. Also, she's selling junk this week, so don't bother seeking her out.
Permission denied.
Why?
Worried I'll draw too much attention? Need to stay on mission? Worried I'll get distracted or something? Who knows?
That's too bad. I was really looking forward to meeting you.
Me too. Is it true you were stationed in Germany when this all went down?
It is.
You ever see combat before this?
I've been deployed.
What's your number?
Before this, 20 or 30. After 50, I stopped counting.
Really?
Yeah. Too hard to keep track.
Not for me.
What's your number?
372.
Were you deployed before this?
Nope. Went through basic and joined the guard. But never got to see any real action until the JTF was activated.
372 kills this year? That's impressive.
371. Actually.
Oh, and a little tip, if you found the Snitch, the bounty he gives you is not required to browse Cassie's stock, so you can just do it or save it for later in the bounty section of the map, which I do. Auntie being the doppelganger of Cassie, it reminds me of the Midnight Pants and the Chris Redfield pants that exist currently in the game. There was a huge rage post about it, as Chris Redfield pants in the Resident Evil Apparel event was simply a recolor of the Midnight Pants that already exist in the base game. A huge bummer. I think it is understandable though. Being a one-off manhunt, the chance for completely new character models is rare, and might not be worth the effort in the long run. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay, guys, and plot bits with Auntie's dialogue with General Anderson. I will leave you now with the rest of the footage. Don't sleep on the LMG though. It's really quite powerful and very fun to use. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode.
switching teams. Just because you put on the uniform, it doesn't make you a part of the team. And if you won't even put on the uniform, how much do you really want to be on the new team?
Right. Good point, Auntie.
Be careful, Agent. Auntie may be a former true son, but she is ruthless and unhinged.
What's this guy doing here? Down?
Enemy on our flank!
Identification confirmed. Beatrice, Auntie, Kaplan. Status, deceased.
Thank you for handling that situation, Agent. Agent, get to the castle. You need to hear this.
You lied to me.
You need to be more specific, Stovepipe.
I know about the dirty bombs.
What about them?
Your little experiment here? Someone stole it and used it in St. Louis.
What experiment?
The goddamn dirty bombs, Natalya!
Stovepipe? I have never approved experimental dirty bombs. Perhaps the isolation is getting to you?
You're full of shit, Natalya.
I do not appreciate your tone.
I don't give a shit. Get me out of here. I'm done.
Finish setting up the base at Coney Island, and I'll send a relief team to finish your mission in New York. We can sort out this confusion when you get back to base.
They're gonna carpet bomb New York. You need to stop them. We gotta get you to Coney Island.